Welcome to Blackburn Ice Arena, home of the Blackburn Hawks. So at the start of the new season, I'm here with our coach, Matt Darlow. Are you okay?
I'm very well, thank you.
That's good. Has it been a busy summer, getting everything sorted?
Extremely.
Yeah.
We got off to a good start and then, went a little bit shaky in the middle ground. But,
lost a few people, didn't we? And
for sure. Yeah, some good boys. Pastures new and various different roles in life. So they've decided to move, and that's I wish every one of them luck.
Yeah.
Not against us though.
No. When they play us,
No,
you can lose, but.
That's correct.
Was it expected that a lot of them would leave, or did it come as a bit of a surprise?
No, I'd penciled in 6 or 7 to leave for sure. I wasn't expecting quite as many. I thought there'd have been 3 or 4 others.
Yeah, I think it came as a surprise to us, really.
Yeah. I mean, they were ones that they became apparent within about a month, really, a month ago. So along, quite a bit earlier than most people obviously knew.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got to try and work around things and try and pull people back on board. We weren't able to do that, so you need guys that want to be there. You've got to have guys on your unit that want to be there, and if that extra money or if that extra incentive to travel and play with good teammates from last year is there, then they're going to do that.
Yeah. And was it a difficult decision deciding to come and coach us, or were you looking forward to it? And
No. I was actually on the verge of signing a contract in the Hungarian leagues, so I was moving to Budapest.
Bit different.
But yeah, very different. A very big setup over there. But this offer came along, and we spoke at length. Then obviously the juniors came on board as well, and we spoke about that as a role as well. And that really sort of nailed it down. That sealed it for me. That I've got a family here, and it was going to be a tough ask to be in Europe.
Yeah.
So I would have done it, but it's this job excites me in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different avenues to explore with this role.
Yeah. And I mean, we've noticed so far with the signings, there's been a lot of younger players.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're focusing on, like building for the future and giving them some opportunities? And
Partly.
That kind of thing?
I think my focus as a coach, I'm a process-based coach, so I focus on what's needed to move to the next level, not only for me but for the players around me. Mm-hmm. And what that means is we have to bring in slightly younger guys. I wanted hungry guys. I didn't want a group of players that have been there and done it. Once it became apparent that quite a few were moving, it's we need a better mix to me.
Yeah.
The imports needed to have the experience, and even a young import's got a lot of experience.
Yeah.
But we've got a couple of other guys coming in that'll add some.
Yeah.
So a few more age numbers to things.
And talking about the imports, what's happening with them? So they've all been announced now, and we've got our netminder. What do you think they'll bring to the team?
So Patrick was the first guy, and his agent was really good to deal with. It was all over and done with in a matter of pretty much a week by the time we'd got to it. Patrick's a unit, as we'd say. He's an absolute fitness freak. He has a diet plan. He has a sleep plan. Everything is a plan around ice hockey. He has, he wanted a maximum of so many hours work so that he can focus on ice hockey. That's the plan. And he is probably the fittest guy I've ever seen. There will be nobody has an engine like him. Nobody. He's a great playmaker. He comes highly recommended. And he's a great guy. You can tell that by speaking to him.
And have you seen him play before, or?
Yeah, I've seen video. So we've got quite a bit of video, and you're always looking at players and coaches for references. Agents are trying to sell you players.
Oh yeah.
So you go straight to his former captains, you go straight to his former coaches, and they all have the same praise. So you're on the right track.
And what about our netminder as well?
Nix, I started working with Nix at my I have a goaltending business, so I started working with Nix in London, in Haringey, and it's pretty apparent that he's quite special. He's very, 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 very talented.
Would you say he's an up-and-comer almost?
Would say he's an almost there already. He's a couple of tweaks, and the guy has high aspirations, very high aspirations. He wants to be in the top leagues in the world. I mean, he's currently in Latvia. He'll stay there till August 20th. He's currently with a Latvian national program there, where he's working with guys like Gudlevskis from the NHL. He's working with Masalskis from the KHL. He's working with big names, including, I mean, Yanis Ozins, who I'm working with at the minute on a hockey camp, he's been over there with him and he rates him highly as well. And, you know, all this from a young kid. He's
shows a lot of promise,
explosive, very explosive.
Yeah.
So
the imports, they're not all here yet, are they? You said that he's coming on the 20th.
He comes in 20th. I mean, he's a Brit trained player anyway, so he perfectly fits into the team.
Yeah.
He's no import. He's been over here for long enough. Both Miko and Patrick are flying on August 15th to Manchester, and we'll go and get him. And again, Miko, he's highly recommended. Highly recommended. The words. Again, I don't want to put too much pressure on him, but yeah, we've had very, very, very good words spoken about him. Very good words.
And when should we hopefully be seeing them play for the first time? Will there be any pre-season friendlies or anything like that?
We have ice available here, 27th, 28th August. We need an opponent. We've asked many people, and even with the rebuild, they don't seem that keen on travelling or coming across. I'm currently chasing a couple. I want a good test. I don't want a walkover team.
Want a challenge.
Yeah, I want us to get out of the gate knowing what we're up against. But I also, really, I don't want to play anybody in our league. I want to play a Southern team or a Scotland team or an EPL team or somebody like that. Yeah,
we'll play them enough, won't we, our league this season? Yeah. It's nice to see something different.
Yeah, it'll be... if we get, if we get the team that I'm really chasing after, it's good for both of us. So hopefully, we can get both dates covered.
That's great. And so talking about our league teams, I mean, there's been quite a few signings. I mean, a lot of our past players have gone to like Telford, Solway. Yeah. Do you think maybe Telford could be quite tough competition this season? Yeah, I mean, in my depth charts that I did for the league this year, I had Telford at number 2. So that was without Addy signing, Addy Brittle. The minute he signed, that takes them to number 1 for me. Yeah. However, Whitley Bay will be tough. Solway, they've brought a couple of good guys in. Even D-side, they've just signed a great finishing pull. Yeah, they've just signed a good guy. They signed him today. Yeah, and it's going to be an open league. I think if people are looking at us right now as a roster, they're seeing us finishing mid-table. Yeah. That's where they're seeing us. That's where. I think there's a lot of unknown, isn't there, with our... Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of known from my perspective because I know all the guys I've worked with them before, so that's an easy one for me. Yeah. However, I think if you're looking at as it sits right now, with 3-4 slots left to fill, you're looking at other teams seeing us finish mid-table. Yeah, but it can be a development season, and who knows, we might there'll be plenty of pull it out of the bag. There'll be plenty of development. Yeah. Like I said, we've got spots to fill. Yeah, definitely. Get some good names in. Yeah. Okay, and just one last thing before I let you get off. When can we look at seeing another player announcement or captain announcement? Another player announcement, I would imagine late this week. And what about sorry, no. Yes, Friday, Saturday. So tomorrow or Saturday, maybe. Yeah. Tomorrow or Saturday, either that or for the captain's announcement. Right, so it's imminent then? Yes, it's imminent. I already know the guys I need for every role, so it's just making sure that they're 100% on what we I don't want guys who don't want the pressure of being a captain. No. I want leaders, and we've got enough of that left in the room. Oh yeah, definitely. And we've also got, like I say, a couple of guys to bring in that I think will bring a lot of depth. Okay, that's great. So I'll let you get off because you've got a team to build. And thanks for taking the time out to talk to me. You're welcome. Most welcome.